What's up, Church Media Pros? Today I want to talk about the best in-ear monitors for 2022. Welcome back to Church Media Pro. My name is Aaron Ward, and on this channel we talk about everything pro church media, and sometimes we talk about advertising, but today, guys, we're talking gear, we're talking in-ear monitors, and these are the best of 2022 models that I have recommended, and I have listened to every single one of these except for one of them, and I'll mention that in the video. So let's get on into it, guys. I'm going to show you my screen here. I'm going to start from bottom to top, and I'm going to just start by saying these are amazing monitors. For the price, guys, these are the best off-brand, the KZ AS10s. We get these for every single one of our volunteers at our church. We buy these, 4 at a time. In fact, I've got 4 in my cart right now. In fact, I might even have 6 in my cart. We'll have to look at that later. Anyway, $60. Dual driver, great headphones, guys. They're nice and loud. They attach to our Sennheiser ear packs really easily. They look nice. Nobody has complained about them. You can pull the earbuds off of the wires, so if something happens to them, you can replace just the earbud or just the wire. And these have to be the best budget in-ear monitors for musicians that I've heard possibly ever, as far as sub $100, and they're fantastic. So again, we get these for every single volunteer that auditions for our worship team and gets through the audition process. We just love to be generous, guys, and I highly recommend doing the same. In fact, one of David over at Sunday Sounds, shout out to Sunday Sounds if you're familiar, is a good buddy of mine, and he was the one that started this tradition for us. He used to buy them for us, and we now buy them for the band, but he used to just buy 10 at a time, and we'd give them out to new volunteers on the worship team, and it's just been a fun tradition to keep up. So next up we have the Shure. If you want to get into name brand stuff, and I do recommend that, guys. These Shures have been around forever. Obviously, we've got Sennheisers on this list, and the last one I'm going to save for the end. But the Shures, these guys are fantastic. Another set of single driver on these guys, but good bass response, good highs, good lows, and everything in between. Can't go wrong with Shure in headphones, man. They've been around forever and are just a mainstay. I do recommend getting some extra, squishy, replaceable buds for your worship bands. Go over to make sure you just grab those and make sure that they fit for your drivers as well. Next up, we have the next level Shures, the SE425CL professional sound isolating earbuds. None of these are noise canceling, guys. I don't want to recommend that to anybody when you're on stage. Noise canceling is not the way to go, and these are just going to isolate by putting lots of seal essentially on your ear, that you don't get a lot of noise from the sound of the house. And I do recommend mixing a little bit of house into your in-ear monitor systems. Use a shotgun mic or use a choir mic over the audience to get a feel for what the sound of the house feels like. But I do recommend keep both ears in. That'll help your hearing, guys. You can get hearing loss or some really weird hearing issues if you have one earbud in, one out. It really throws your system off, guys. I don't recommend that long term. Occasionally it's okay if you can't hear what's going on mid-service, you need to pull it out, but fix your mixes first. That's it for the Shures. I mean, there are higher end Shures, but guys, I think Shures are great for the mid-level, to be honest. I've listened to both of these pairs. They're good, but they're not fantastic. I did want to say one thing about Ultimate Ears. I used to own a pair of Ultimate Ears, and they used to be the best, in my perception, one of the best manufacturers of in-ears, but unfortunately they got bought by Logitech, and they've become a consumer brand, guys, and I'm just not a fan of what they've done with their in-ear systems. They do have some higher end stuff, but again, when you get purchased by a larger corporation like Logitech, you are you are subject to their needs as far as sales go. So I wouldn't recommend getting into Ultimate Ears. In fact, go with the KZs if you're looking to get a good pair. I would skip $30, $40, $50. You're gonna be better off getting one of the KZs for $60. I wouldn't go any lower than that if I was you. So next up, these are not quite the Ferrari guys. These are more like the Cadillac. The Sennheiser Pro Audio in-ear monitors, the IE500 Pros, are fantastic. I've not heard these specifically myself, but I have heard good reviews from people that I trust, and I want to say these are probably the best ones in the group from a really well-known manufacturer. Sennheisers, we use Sennheiser for all kinds of stuff. I use them for my shotgun mics, for video mics. I use them with some of our microphones. Wireless microphones are Sennheisers. I mean, Sennheiser is a reputable name, and you can't go wrong, especially in this price range. I heard these are fantastic. I know a lot of pro musicians use these on a regular basis, and they have all the pro functionality, being able to pull the wires off just like the KZs, and being able to replace just the driver or get them fixed. So, but the Ferrari for me, guys, and I used to have a pair of custom molded ones of these for myself. They got stolen. I can't believe they got stolen. Who steals a pair of custom made in-ear molded in-ears? But Westone is the Ferrari for me, guys. $650 is quite high of a price to pay for a pair of in-ear monitors. I totally understand that, but if you value your hearing and if you value the sound that you get, and again, guys, most of you, you're playing $600 guitars at least, right? I mean, drum kits are way more expensive than this. Keyboards are more expensive than this. Invest in yourself. Invest in a great pair of in-ear monitors. The Westones are fantastic. Often Westone is a manufacturer that's more often associated with hearing aids too. And so if you go and get custom molds, more often than not, you're gonna find that Westone is the recommended in-ear monitor, because the audiologists love these guys. So if you can't take my recommendation, take a recommendation from an audiologist, and get these custom molded, get the foam like pressed into your ears, get them set off, and get them back with a fresh pair of Westone Audio Pro X50s. These are fantastic. I regret having set them on a bench while I was on a video shoot, came back 20 minutes later and they were gone. And so frustrating. But anyway, guys, with that, that's all I've got for today. Thank you so much for watching. These are my recommendations for the best in-ear monitors for live stage performance in your church for 2022. If you've got any suggestions of your own, please put them in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you guys are listening to, what you guys are using, and if you guys are generous and want to bless your team with some great in-ear monitors, please click on these links, especially the KZ. I do get a commission off of these guys. I am an Amazon affiliate, so if you want to support the channel, click on one of these things before you make your next Amazon purchase. It doesn't have to be these exact items, but if you're clicking through looking for some new gear for your church or for yourself, you want to support this channel, click on some of these links below in my description, and I will make some commission. So thank you so much for watching again. We love you, and God bless.